It's the week of October 5th, 2021. My name is Natalie.
And I am Rosie. Welcome to your first Ruth Fisher news of this school year.
Our first story takes us over to the east coast of USA. About 2 weeks ago on a Friday, police received 148 fireballs reports from Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia, and Virginia. The fireball in North Carolina had the largest group of eyewitness accounts, with more than 80 people reporting it. NASA says an analysis of these accounts show the meteor was visible 48 miles above the ocean and soared northeast at about 32,000 miles per hour. It traveled 26 miles through Earth's upper atmosphere, then broke apart 28 miles above Morehead City on the coast. That must have been really cool to see in person.
Would you dye your hair a crazy color if it was for a good cause? That is exactly what is happening over at Yonker High School in Buckeye. Their after-school club called Hands for Paws is getting creative with their fundraising. The teacher in charge of this event, Mrs. Buciccio, said that her 4 volunteers, are happy to help out. The 4 volunteers have made a deal. If they reach their fundraising goal, they will dye their hair an outrageous color. The money raised will go towards purchasing a service dog for a disabled veteran. These service dogs can cost up to $30,000. They plan on hosting several other fundraising events over the school year to help make this plan a reality. Now, let's go over to Mr. Dobish with a weekly update.
Good morning and afternoon, Ruth Fisher Colts, depending when you're watching Ruth Fisher News. First episode this year, so I will get on and I'll just give some reminders and some updates and some events that are coming up. Really, the big one is this week is parent-teacher conferences, start of the second quarter. So Wednesday, Thursday, your parents will be talking to your teachers about grades, attendance, work, making sure you're working hard. So make sure you continue those things. Second quarter is just starting, so same thing. Get off to a good start. Make sure you're turning in your work on time, doing it to your best ability, asking your teachers for help if you need it. And obviously with fall break, you have no school for Friday. That's it. 1 extra day. 4-day weekends are awesome. So we'll see you back on Tuesday. But again, 2 half days this week, no school on Friday, and we'll see you back on Tuesday as we continue to move forward in this school year and making sure everybody's being successful and learning every single day. With that, make it a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Dobich. Now let's go over to Allie and Josh with the entertainment news.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I am Allie.
And I'm Josh. Fall is here, and outside of the valley, leaves are beginning to change colors. This means that there are some beautiful views to take in all over the state. If you're looking for something to do this month, here are a few scenic spots to check out around the state.
Prescott National Forest, which is just northwest of Phoenix, offers beautiful views on your way to Jerome. Jerome is also a very cool place to check out around Halloween time because many people believe that it is haunted. You could head up towards Payson and cruise the Rim Road Drive. Another great place to check out would be the White Mountains near the New Mexico border.
This high country drive will take you through Show-Low, Pine Top, and Eager with mountain views unlike anything you can see in Phoenix.
See you next time with more entertainment news.
Thanks, guys. Here's Joke of the Week with Lorena and Aubrey.
Hello and welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Aubrey.
And I'm Lorena. Today's joke is, why can't the pony sing a bedtime lullaby to her baby?
I don't know, why couldn't the pony sing a bedtime lullaby?
Because she was a little horse.
Haha, great joke. If you have a joke and would like to tell it on the news, please go to smusd.me/beonthenews and we would love to have you on.
See you next time on Joke of the Week.
Thanks, girls. Let's go over to Gabriel with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Gabriel. Did you know that October 5th is National Rhode Island Day? Rhode Island is the smallest state in the U.S. by size, but not by population. Rhode Island was also the last of the original 13 colonies to join the Union. While the colony was the first to renounce British rule, Rhode Island was the only state absent from the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. In 1787, Rhode Island delayed the signing the Constitution, preferring the addition of a Bill of Rights. It wasn't until the Constitution was ratified by 9 previous states and the threat of a tax evasion on her exports that Rhode Island finally ratified the document and became the 13th state. Your question today is what Rhode Island's nickname is. Is it A, the ocean state, B, the tiny state, C, the U.S. crab capital? You have 10 seconds to make your decision. If you said the ocean state, you are correct. The state is only about 1,200 square miles, but it has over 400 linear miles of ocean coastline. See you next week on Ruth Fisher News.
Thanks, Gabriel. Let's go over to Jocelyn and Hope in This Week in History.
Welcome to This Week in History. My name is Jocelyn.
And I am Hope. On this day, October 5th, 1947, President Harry Truman made the first ever televised presidential address from the White House, asking Americans to cut back on their use of grain in order to help starving Europeans.
At the time of Truman's food conservation speech, Europe was still recovering from World War II and suffering from famine. In 1947, television was still very new and the number of TV sets in U.S. homes only numbered in the thousands.
His speech signaled the start of a powerful and complex relationship between the White House and a medium that would have an enormous impact on the American presidency, from how candidates campaigned from the office to how presidents communicated with their constituents, or even how they got elected.
That is all for This Week in History.
Thanks, girls. Here's Gray and Lorena with Science Time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Grayson.
And I'm Lorena. Footprints discovered in New Mexico suggest that early humans were in North America around 23,000 years ago. Research reported recently the fossilized footprints were found in a dry lake in the White Sands National Park in 2009. Scientists at the U.S. Geological Survey recently studied seeds stuck in the footprints to estimate their age.
Evidence suggested they were from 21,000 to 130 to 22,100 years ago. The findings may help scientists answer a basic question. When did the first people arrive in the Americas? After spreading out from Africa and Asia, most scientists believe the migration path included land, now underwater, that linked Asia with what is now the state of Alaska.
Past research has suggested that humans arrived in the Americas from 13,000 to 26,000 years ago. Such findings were based on different kinds of evidence, including stone tools, fossil bones, and genetic studies.
See you next week with more Science Time.
Thanks, guys. Now it's time for Word of the Week with Bryn.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Bryn. This week is modify. Modify is a verb, and it means to change some parts of something without changing other parts. Here is how you can use it in a sentence. My dad helped me modify my bike seat so that it would be more comfortable to ride. See you next time on Word of the Week. Thank you, Ben.
Vex Robotics will be selling candy and chips after school on Thursdays. Please remember not to make a mess of our campus or school buses, or else they will have to discontinue the sales.
That is all for this episode of Ruth Fisher News.
See you next week.
Go!